Thank you for joining us today. I'm truly excited to share some of our latest and greatest development in the area of disability inclusion program management, and how AI, machine learning, artificial intelligence, and machine learning methods are really helping us change the way we bring talent with all abilities at workplace. At Rangam, our mission is to accelerate employment for everyone. Some of you know us as a staffing company. Some of you know us as a technology company building apps and technology for children on the spectrum to adults on the spectrum, for screening, assessment, and various other things. And also, some of you know us as a sourceable solution provider for neurodiversity. But who really we are? We are truly a holistic workforce solution company where empathy is constantly is driving innovation every single day with the goal to serve our customers with truly global impact in mind. And this holistic and to build this holistic workforce solution, we have been constantly developing different technologies and solutions in partnership with researchers and stakeholders. We have been and of course our Fortune 500 customers. So when we are serving our Fortune 500 companies for over 25 years, we've been constantly learning and connecting talent communities where we all live, and our employer partners globally. So in last few years, as we know, world of work has changed and is still changing. And we started this whole digital transformation process for ourselves, and leveraging latest technology trend, we started making some of the technology, and we've been developing some of the very innovative technologies in the area of special needs, screening, assessment, diagnosis for autism, and disability hiring framework. So during 25 years of history of listening to the needs and challenges faced by our customers and our talent communities, and of course families, we have developed and delivered technology and program solutions like Source Pros, Source Vets, and Colors Kit. Source Pros is a traditional contingent staffing solution. Source Vets is an employment program for veterans and service spouses. And Colors Kit is an assessment and vocational and life training technology. And one which is I'm really excited about in last few years is Sourceable, which is I believe that's truly it's beyond diversity to inclusivity. Sourceable is a framework for building, scaling, and sustaining neurodivergent, autistic, and disability hiring programs. Some of you already are familiar with our industry-leading Sourceable disability hiring framework, currently being used by many corporations, and some of you might be here in this audience, to scale and sustain their disability hiring programs. Our Sourceable program continues to be a trusted guide through a design, implementation, and sustainability to create experience where high quality autistic, neurodivergent, and disabled talent are valued, well supported, and feel comfortable in bringing their authentic self to work. Building on this experience, so what happened in last few years, we started leveraging this experience, building on the experience and the expertise gained from our sourceable program. We were determined to do whatever is necessary to build a comprehensive tech solution which can connect, manage, and drive all diverse training programs, strategies, and provide measurable outcomes to track and communicate the outcome and the successes with all the stakeholders. So with that, let's watch some of the customers' testimonial and how our customer sees Sourceable as a solution. And we will continue. Enjoy.
Staffing companies in the marketplace is their passion to help others, and particularly individuals with disabilities and on the autism spectrum.
Rangam took the time and had the expertise to be able to educate Accenture on the levels of the spectrum. And that's how we were able to determine the skills, the accommodations, and what was needed to make everyone with neurodiversity successful.
We both need Rangam because Rangam is our guide. They teach us how to create the right environment so that the people, the uniquely able talent, can be successful.
Hello, welcome back. So after getting enough experience from Sourceable and working with our customers, what we did, what we do very well, next phase of our journey, innovation. And in order to build a tech platform, we adopted Innovating for People framework by Luma Institute. And we started with this concept of human-centered design method, where it has three components: looking, understanding, and making. Let's talk about looking. We started looking for partnerships, collaborations with nonprofit, educators, advocacy groups, researchers, as well as some of the early adopters of Autism at Work program and Neurodiversity at Work employers. And we started contributing as well as learning. Other thing which we also did was we brought in neurodiverse candidates or talent as part of Rangam. That became our lab. That's how we started looking more deeper into some of those challenges. Then the next phase is understanding. We spent years asking hard questions, understanding the challenges faced by both candidates and employers, listening to their needs and desired opportunities of not only the disability, neurodivergent, and autistic community, but many other diverse communities. And that's where we said, how do we build something where we can help companies build holistic workforce? And so it's just try to include all other communities also. And our findings were there are opportunities missed by both talent and our employer partners. Because, of course, there are challenges faced by both sides, by employers as well as as well as the neurodiverse candidates, job seekers. Also, we saw a great initiatives in this area, but none were centralized. Many were running in silos, and that's where we saw a need of making the connection with all the initiatives, all the technologies. And in the next slide, I'm going to share some of our learnings and what opportunities we saw. But the last thing which we did was the third phase of innovation is we started making, prototyping it, using it ourselves. So through this learning, we hone into on what is most needed but missing to truly move the needle in hiring of diverse talent and managing the program designed to hire such talent. We leverage technology for the first time for our in-house use. We started using it ourselves, and also shared that with some of our early adopters of sourceable framework, sourceable program. And that's how we started making and understanding and testing it ourselves and with our selected customers. So what is the opportunity? After we started using technology for ourselves, what we saw, there are 6 levels of opportunities to innovate. From our looking, understanding, and building proof of concept phase. Centralized program management, evidence-based best practices, and first 3 are, then third one is effective processes. Let me start with decentralized program management. For a program to scale beyond a pilot or a local hiring initiatives, there must be a centralized program management system that connects talent to the program and the program to other hiring methods of direct hire, contingent, internship, and more. Also, the centralized program is very important for the consistent candidate experience for autistic, neurodivergent, and disabled talent. We know that consistency, some of the challenges faced in in one program versus other varies. But how do we build the framework so there is a consistency throughout the organization? The second piece, which we all appreciate, evidence-based best practices. We also learn the employment processes must be easy to understand, easy to communicate, and easy to follow, and founded in best practices to be effective in accomplishing their mission. Our partnerships with researchers and leading employer partners, of course, we learn from them. We share our expertise, best practices, and we have been constantly learning from our employer partners in the area of neurodiversity at work and other programs. And that helped us incorporate all our learnings related to best practices in our framework and this new technology platform. So technology platform is constantly getting built as we are learning and we are establishing those evidence-based best practices as part of the sourceable framework. And then the third phase is, or third learning, was effective processes. The goal of all these opportunities is to hire diverse intersectional talent, supporting them throughout the hiring process of interview to onboarding, while also facilitating social culture of empathy, understanding, and the natural support system for all. And these effective processes, as we are learning, It's constantly, we are evolving, constantly making it better and better as we go through this journey of learning and innovating. The number 4 opportunity we saw is connectivity. This is my favorite. When this processes, best practices, and the centralized program are all, once they start working, what is next? Next is, how do we make this connection between stakeholders, connection between databases, applications, connection between the talent and the mentors and mentees, and how do we build that whole connected community at workplace? So that is, in my view, this technology platform is going to do it a lot more efficiently, effectively, sharing the information with all the stakeholders, and truly take our sourceable framework strategy to a complete next level. So it's like an engine, right? How do we take that framework and convert that into executable engine? And the last, the fifth one, fifth learning or the opportunity we saw, that intersectionality. We heard loud and clear from our candidates and our client employees that we are in the business of people, and people are more than just one category. There is intersectionality in which who we are all in. Every program must understand the needs of talent they are attracting, and that those needs are different. It varies from person to person. So how do we bring that intersectionality in our DEI strategy? And the last is sustainability. Diverse, neurodivergent, autistic, disabled, intersectional talent are hired every day in all companies. Along with this new joinee hires, diverse talent already exists in any organization. We know that. Therefore, to be truly inclusive, any program must have a hiring component and existing employee disclosure component. This is needed in the next generation of disability inclusion program management system. And how do we build that system so that we can truly have that sustainability part of the strategy of our program? So we listen and we deliver. What we heard, there is a need for change, and there are good intentions from people like all of us. And this is, I have personally experienced, we all have good intentions to help build this type of programs and bring diversity, bring neurodiverse candidates to work, and bring this talent to work. So with that, how do we convert, how do we take our this good intentions and convert that into more actionable, manageable program and the technology platform? That's Talent Arbor. An AI-driven tech platform is built to scale up your good intentions and our sourceable framework for disability inclusion at the workplace. So the way we see that your programs, your intentions, and this is, we have experienced this, amazing, passionate employee resource group and business resource group. And if we can combine our passion and club that with our sourceable framework, and then manage the program leveraging Talent Arbor and some of the AI and machine learning based method which we have developed. Now, technology is not a solution for everything. We need that human touch. Absolutely, it's must. But what technology is all about, it's an enabler. It's just helping us bring in efficiency, bring in scalability. So Talent Arbor is an AI-driven barrier-removing solution created by collective experience professionals from the staffing industry, neurodivergent individuals, as well as autistic and disabled communities. Talent Arbor is going to enhance our proprietary foundational engine of Sourceable by leveraging learnings from our clients and our talent network and research communities, partners. It's a tool to execute and manage disability inclusion strategies. We know that when this strategy is executed right, it doesn't matter where the talent enters into the company. They will have an experience that reflects an understanding of individuals' needs, their values, the difference among with unique perspectives of intersectional talent. Talent Arbor is an omnichannel sourcing platform that will help us build and manage truly consistent, scalable, sustainable, efficient, and cost-effective disability inclusion program. For the first time, Rangam is now commercially delivering our best-in-class holistic program management platform that will guide in a new way to the employees to build and scale up these programs.
Is your organization looking beyond diversity to disability inclusion? Look no further. Talent Arbor is Rangam's innovative disability and diversity inclusive hiring program management system that is the market's first-in-class comprehensive system for omnichannel job order processing and executing your holistic workforce strategy. Talent Arbor's technology platform has a built-in framework that connects your opportunities to neurodiverse candidates, helps you identify neurodiverse-friendly jobs, and enables you to spread awareness within your organization. Talent Arbor seamlessly integrates with your existing ATS, VMS, and ERP systems, and Talent Arbor leverages artificial intelligence and machine learning methods to automate job analysis, workplace environment assessments, and the probability of finding talent within your defined geolocation. Talent Arbor brings innovative creativity to your talent acquisition strategies while increasing employee engagement and retention, delivering a better infrastructure for talent and for your organization. Find out more about Talent Arbor now. Rangam, where empathy drives innovation.
Talent Arbor has been an engine behind our Source Pros, Source Sweats, Sourceable programs, which we have been using it for our back office support and delivery. But now we are making it available to all the stakeholders, including our employer partners, providers, job seekers, with new look and feel, along with artificial intelligent processing modules. So Talent Arbor is basically, it's for employers, candidates, and communities. Let's talk about employers. Employers seeking to scale up their small pilot programs to nationwide or global programs to hire employees or talent with different hiring models like direct hire, contingent hiring, or internship or apprenticeship programs. Talent Arbor is for managers, sponsors, recruiters, HR professionals, employee resource group, business resource group, and all the champions within the organizations. And if you are a job seeker or a support provider, Talent Arbor will provide you the tools to expand your search with more job opportunities and a successful journey of job hunting. Talent Arbor is also for universities seeking partners for their research projects to manage their database and workflow. We are also looking forward to partner with parents, caregivers, advocacy groups, and talent community to build meaningful career path for talent as we go in this journey and your talent. So it's not a replacement to any of your existing technologies. It's enhancement to your current technology. So it starts with omni-channel system, right? So it integrates all diverse candidate channels like disability, neurodiversity, autism, or autistic, veterans, and return to work. It identifies the support they need and potential accommodations. And it's a connector which connects your applicant tracking system, ERP systems, VMS tools to your disability hiring programs. And for candidates, it's an omni-channel platform system because it connects, it increases your access to more qualified open jobs within multiple industries, multiple locations, in some cases nationwide, and global opportunities if it's remote jobs. So it opens up more opportunities, more channels of opportunities for job seekers and families. Next is Talent Arbor is a holistic program management. As we build this program leveraging Rangam's sourceable framework, and as we partner with your program office and our sourceable team, next step is how do we build this program so that we are able to manage this program efficiently and effectively? Because there are a lot of manual processes, data entry work, which collecting job orders from some systems or multiple systems to our system where our back office works. So some of those efficiencies are going to be handled by Talent Arbor platform. And for employers' point of view, it gives wings to your program, because now you are able to disseminate that information utilizing your existing infrastructure, technological infrastructures like your VMS tool and ERP tools. Now you are able to share some of the success stories, some of the program statistics, and disseminate that information to get more buy-in as you are scaling up your program. The third is a talent sourcing solution. This we all love. How do we get more talent? How do we identify those right jobs and match that talent? So Talent Arbor comes with the AI machine learning driven matching mechanism. It comes with identifying right jobs kind of a mechanism. And it really helps you manage different talent channels under one roof. And of course, innovation in a way. Talent Arbor is driven by AI and AI engine that constantly learns with every new hire as part of your program, and it's going to help you identify more and more jobs, more diverse jobs, more different category of jobs for your program. And that's the Talent Arbor's talent attraction indicator piece. With the power of talent attraction indicator, integrated into your existing technology, you can now determine the likelihood of attracting, matching, and retaining talent with autism, neurodivergence, and disabilities for your program. So first is job alignment indicator, which provides insights into positions, requirements, and how and how well they align to your to the skills of the available talent in the market. Second is a location available indicator, which provides insights into availability of talent in that particular location or that market. And third is environment accommodation indicator. It provides insight into the workplace environment, environment readiness, accessibility, and accommodations available at that particular location for that particular job. Now, combining this, that gives us enough intelligence to make the right decision for the right job, bringing in right talent, and providing and creating right environment. So ultimately, the talent hired through your program, they are successful. So that's all about the Talent Arbor platform. I would love to show and share some of the glimpse in the next segment, how Talent Arbor can help you manage your program. Really looking forward to more conversations and deeper dive into this technology. We are really excited, looking forward, continuing this conversation and taking this this whole taking your disability inclusion programs to completely a next level.
Welcome to Talent Arbor, a tool that will help empower your inclusion programs in the hiring of people with disabilities, autism, and neurodivergence. This is done through our powerful AI indicators and the processes surrounding them. So let's start off with what you first see when you log into Talent Arbor. This is your indicator dashboard, which gives you a helpful overview of how your indicators are doing, whether it's number of jobs that have been recently scanned, how many have been uploaded, your high scoring jobs, any jobs that you have actively posted, and any candidates that are in your candidate pool, and so on. Then we have the program dashboard, which is seen here. This gives an overview of how well your hiring programs are going for jobs that are posted in SourceAbled and SourcePros. You can see some simple numbers, along with some helpful graphs and charts. Now, I've talked about SourceAbled and SourcePros. How do we set that up? Well, that is done through your profile. In your profile, you can enter in information about yourself, but then you can also specify your talent channels. These are the locations that you want to post your jobs in, whether it's the typical staffing channel through SourcePros or the disability talent channel, which is SourceAbled. Additionally, you'll be able to select your sourcing method, whether or not that is direct sourcing, not going through Rangam for your hiring needs necessarily, or support sourcing, having Rangam there along the way to help support your hiring. Now, let's actually start taking a look at those indicators. There are multiple ways you can look at them. We're going to take the quick route. If we go to check indicator score, we have a real handy way of checking the scores of one job. We'll enter in their job title, job description, and zip code. As you can see,
The job title and job description will provide us our job alignment indicator score, and the zip code will provide our location availability indicator score. So once we press submit and we do some processing, we get our scores and some videos on the right that break down why we might have received a medium-low job alignment indicator score and a high location availability indicator score, along with some other links to some programs and information about SourceAbled. But we can still edit this job and see if any adjustments might help our score out. And if we're happy with the job and we want to go ahead with it, we can go ahead and post that job. Scan Jobs is where you will see a full list of all the jobs we have pulled in from various locations, whether those are jobs you just entered through Check Indicator Score, jobs that we pulled in from databases that we have connected that host your jobs, or through one of these other methods. Manual job upload, similar to the Check Indicator Score, where you enter in details about your job and have it immediately appear in the list. The CSV file upload, where you can upload a file that contains a bulk of your jobs. Or the URL scan upload, where you can enter in a URL and we'll begin scraping jobs from that location. You can then take a look at these jobs and view their scores. And then if you're happy with them, you can go ahead and start posting them to SourceAbled or SourcePros. Let's go ahead and post something to SourceAbled. So when you post your job, it will first go through a reviewal process. And once Rangam approves that job, it will appear in a variety of locations for the public to view. We're going to now take a look at where you can see all of those live jobs in My Job Orders. So here you can see a list of jobs that have been posted, and if you have any potential matches that were made through our AI or qualified submissions made by Rangam team members to your jobs. So I can check those candidates, read more about them by opening up their profile, and then I can, after taking a look at their qualifications and downloading their resume, I can request a meeting with them. The meeting could be a simple interview, a meet and greet, a screening, background check, anything that I want. And I will be able to select multiple times and dates that they'll be able to select from to help with the coordinating of our schedules. And we can also take the Environment Accessibility Indicator survey. This provides insights into whether your workplace has enough accommodations for various people. So we can fill out a variety of questions centered around mobility, sensory issues, physical needs, and analytical and reasoning, and so on and so forth. Well, your job will undergo a review process before it becomes live. And once live, it will appear on sites such as sourceable.com. It will also appear on your client portals. When coming to the client portals are a great location to send people who want to learn more about your program. If they are an employee of that company, they can get access to registration forms to join your program. They can also see referral forms, so that way if they know anybody who would be a good candidate for this program, they can upload their resume and other information. This is also great for those job seekers, as they can go and see all the jobs that you have posted, and when they register and apply for them, they'll automatically be flagged as being one of your referred candidates. This last feature is something that's upcoming and one we're very excited about. They're called communities. They're digital gathering places where you can connect with all of the members of your company who care about disability and inclusion. This can help facilitate events centered around education and learning, mentorship programs, so new hires can instantly find people who can be their mentor, various chats, sharing success stories, and more, including being able to join multiple communities of other companies.
Thank you so much. All the best.